English is a very triggery, well, tingly language. Goodnight. Like there's a lot of D's and T's, but in bonne nuit, it's way softer. Okay, then, next language is my second, like, not my mother tongue, but my father tongue, if I could call it like that, and it's Spanish. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Creo que es la primera vez que me ven hablar en español en este canal, así que si quieren un vídeo en español también puedo hacer uno. Okay, that was for my Spanish or Latino subscribers. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Que duermas bien. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Next language is kind of special. It's the language that I speak with my father and family, and it's Catalan. It's a co-official language in Spain. It's not, it's a language, it's not a dialect, for those who don't know. It's a language, and it's kind of a weird thing that stands in between of French, Spanish, Italian. It's, yeah, Latin languages, you know. And it's bonanit, bonanit, bonanit. Que dormis bé. Bonanit, 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 bonanit. Buenas noches, buenas noches, buenas noches. Bonanit, 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 bonanit. Bonne nuit, bonne nuit, bonne nuit. Bonanit. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Good night. Okay. Next language is a language that I learned in school, but I'm really bad at it, and it's German. Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht. Träum süß. Träum süß. Träum süß. Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht. And I live in Switzerland, so I wish I was able to say it in Swiss German. I think it's something like Gute Nacht, Gute Nacht, 落として、目落として、おやすみ、おやすみ、おやすみ、おやすみなさい、おやすみなさい、目落として。If you want me to make a video about languages, where I speak languages and all that, feel free to tell me in the comments because I'd love to do that. Then, in Korean, here we are entering in the void of languages, in the world of the languages that I don't speak at all. I literally know how to say hello. Next language is Korean. Taltayo. I'm sorry if there's any errors in the next languages. I don't speak them. I just don't. Taltayo. Another thing that I know how to say is 감사합니다. But it has nothing to do with the video. And 안녕. And that's it. 잘 자요. 오야스미. 오야스미 나사이. 오야스미. Next language is Portuguese. Boa noite. Feel free to tell me in the comments if I don't pronounce it right. Boa noite. Boa noite. 잘 자요. Boa noite. Gute Nacht. Bananit. Kalinista. This is Greek. Kalinista. I think it's so pretty. Kalinista. Boa noite. Buonanotte. I'm sorry. Buonanotte. Oh, that's nice. Buonanotte. Kalinista. Buonanotte. 잘 자요. Boa noite. Kalinista. Gute Nacht. Bonne nuit. Can you recognize them? And next language is Czech. I don't know how that's gonna go. The brown nuts. My literal only reference for this is Google Translate. I'm sorry if I say something weird. The brown nuts. I like it. The brown nuts. Kalinista. The brown nuts. Boa noite. 잘 자요. somehow get it right, but we all know that's not true. Noapte bună, noapte, noapte bună, noapte bună, noapte bună, noapte bună, noapte bună, noapte bună, dobranoc, Japanese is oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi. Oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi nasai. Oh yeah. おやす